Hey, welcome to Pillow Talk with the T. I'm Qua.
I am Aaron, Mr. Wake of Better Goings.
Yes, happy Tuesday night. And listen, also happy um Black History Month. What
Oh,
amazing month.
facts,
Listen,
facts.
Black History is all year round, honestly. Ooh, 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 ooh.
Since it's Black History Month, I just want to celebrate somebody real quick.
Okay.
If you guys can hear it, can you hear that?
Mm-hmm.
Who is it? Who is it? Real quick, who is it?
Is that Prince?
You already know. You already know. It's my guy right here, man. I just
Yes.
had to do some black ass shit, and it's playing from my other phone. So
Come on now.
all right, so since we don't have copyrights, we can only play like limited amount, and I'm not a DJ, and I don't own the rights to that music. So, uh, yeah, I don't want us to get shut down. So
Yeah.
y'all know the vibes.
Yes, and tonight is the season finale of the
Boo,
show of season 2.
boo, hoo, hoo.
Listen, I understand, I hear you, but we coming back, but we just gotta go on here on, a break. And it's
What?
also, since it's the season finale, of course, we're gonna go out with a bang, and
Big
that
bang.
we're gonna have, pillow talk, tea time. We're gonna have, the tea time with pillow talk with the tea, of course. You know, it's only
Tea
right.
time. It's only right.
It's
It's
only
only fair. We go out with the biggest bang tonight.
on
No
point.
holds barred. No holds barred tonight, man. No holds barred. But if you want the East Coast, man, this storm was something serious. I hope everybody's being safe, keeping warm.
Mm-hmm.
Um, I do feel bad for those who don't have like somewhere to stay warm. I know today I was driving and I saw someone um, didn't have a coat.
Oh wow.
That really touched me, and I wanted to give them the coat that I had, but it was a gift, and I felt really bad because I'm like, I don't want to give a gift away,
Yeah.
but at the same time, they really need it, and I don't. I can always just buy me a coat, so I felt really conflicted. So what I did was, uh, I gave them one of my old job coats,
Mm.
one of the old security coats. I always keep one in my trunk. For what reason, I don't know. I just never took it out, but I pulled over and gave them that, and I don't know. I felt really like conflicted because I'm sitting here and I don't want to sound like a bragging man. I'm sitting there in a luxury car with a nice warm coat with
Mm-hmm.
with with good heat, and I'm just like, I don't want to give them the coat off my back, but they really need it. But I want to do something, so I felt really conflicted. So I'm like, yo, man, hold on, just let me pop my trunk, just let me do something, and
Mm.
it really touched me because it's freezing out right now in
Yeah.
Jersey. Well, the whole tri-state area got hit by the storm, so it's freezing right now, and I felt really conflicted about that.
Well, that was definitely a nice, gesture that you definitely did. And by you even saying that, that remind me of something that my grandfather always did. He always was the type of person, he ain't even had to know you from a hole in a wall or a can of paint. He was that type of person that would just give the shirt, the jacket, the coat, or anything off his back. And I can honestly say my son is that way too.
Hmm.
You know, and but that was a good thing. God definitely gonna bless you on that one. So that was definitely a great deed.
Yeah, I think he already blessed me. Like I don't want to just think because I do something I'm going to get blessed
Yeah.
uh, later. I'm blessed now, man. I don't have a lot of complaints. about how my life is going right now. So I'm already blessed. So I do know one thing for sure. Well, I know a couple things, but I know one thing for sure.
Mm-hmm.
We are blessed to be a blessing. And I cannot keep saying I'm triple blessed without blessing somebody else. So,
Okay now. Okay now. I like that. I like that. So, but just of it being the amazing season finale and what you got on your mind? I got a couple of things on my mind, but I'm interested in what you have on your.
rubs hands like Birdman. Rubs hands like Birdman.
Oh yeah, and also, ladies and gentlemen, since it's the season finale and we're celebrating season 2 out with a bang, make sure you have your glasses or whatever it is that you
Toes.
sip on. It's the
Toes.
Pillow Talk with the T season finale. Mm,
Yep. We're going out
yes,
with a bang, man. I'm
yes.
tonight. I'm going to answer everything to
Ooh,
the best. Well, I can't say best. The most honest that
okay,
I can possibly be. The most honest that I can possibly be.
okay.
That's my mission for tonight. And I'm going to get drunk. So you know, a drunk man don't tell no tales. So I'm gonna be honest. Oh,
Oh, okay now, okay now. I like that. So, but definitely, ladies and gentlemen, viewers, my family, um, throw your questions out in the comments because tonight is not only just Pillow Talk with the T night, it's also y'all night. You know what I'm saying? You guys support us. You guys be there for us. You guys tune in with us every Tuesday and Thursday nights. So we definitely want to celebrate you guys too. So we all celebrating together. So just grab your drinks, grab whatever that you like to sip on, and also throw your questions. Let's do some tea time. Let's have some fun. Listen, and also after this, we got the after party going on. So please stay
yes,
tuned. Stay tuned because the after party is even going to be more live than a regular show. So definitely. So whatever questions it is that you ever wanted to ask us. If anything, advice that you want to get from us or you want our input or intake on anything, definitely throw that out there just to let you guys know, FYI.
yep. And we got some announcements at the end of the show, so you might want to stick around. We got some huge announcements at the end of the show for season 3. I cannot wait to say it. Cannot wait. But let's get into it.
Yes,
Let's get into it. Let's
let's
get
get
into it.
into it. Let's get
Let,
into it.
let's
Oh.
talk about it. Let's talk about it, right? Um, a couple episodes ago, right?
Uh-huh.
We talked about insecurities.
Mm.
Insecurities. So I still haven't got a clear answer about this question.
What question?
Can someone else make you insecure?
To me, I feel like that answer that question is to each his own because to me I would feel like personally me no I feel like no one can make me insecure especially because I'm steadfast in who I am what I know that I am who I am um there's nothing that no one could say anything to me that could break me because I'm headstrong and deep dive into what I my belief in myself the love for myself so, but it could be different when someone may not have that full love for themselves or don't know who they are, or that's what I'm saying. That could go for to each his own type of question.
Hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Because there could be a person that wouldn't give a damn or give a fuck about somebody saying anything to them and wouldn't make them insecure. To the point that then it could be somebody else that has more of a less strong type of mental and not that secure in themselves or have full love for themselves and not strong and stand firm in their belief in the love for themselves and they could be a little weak and they could be altered to the belief of whatever someone's saying to them. So it's a type of it depends on who the individual
So do
is.
words, can words or actions make you feel insecure?
Can words or actions? I feel like more than anything, I feel like words of anything, just like I feel like words hurt more than the physical. So I think to me, that's my opinion.
Hmm.
Words more than anything.
I'm not the I'm torn like you. I don't know. I think everyone is different. I know there are like narcissistic people, and that shit could break you. But I also know that motherfucker, you can't affect me. Like I know who the fuck I like. I know who the fuck I am.
True. And that's what I was saying. Exactly.
Like I know what I'm about.
That that goes and goes off the plate of the individual person.
Hmm.
It really does. Cause me, I'd be like, yeah, I hear you, motherfucker, but you ain't that don't shit don't hurt me.
Yeah, it's like
That shit don't
I don't
hurt
need
me.
I don't need I don't need anyone to validate who I am. I know who the fuck I am. I know what I'm about. I know what I stand for, what I don't. I know likes, dislikes. I done been me longer than anybody else in this world. So
Mm-hmm.
for someone else to tell me who I am and what I'm about, I mean, you can honestly you can miss me with that shit. And what you think about me ain't really none of my business anyway. So it's like I don't give a fuck. Like, I don't give a fuck.
I don't
I
give a
don't give a
fuck.
fuck. But I do know there are some people that do. There are some people
Of
that do.
course. Of course. There is honestly, to tell you the truth, like throughout my life, that I really am amazed of how many people really give a fuck about what people think and say about them.
It
And I'm
amazes
like,
me. It
really?
amazes me.
And I'm like, really? Like, why would you care about what a person that you don't even fucking know, or even if the ones you do know, why would you really give a fuck about what what they think about you? Because my thing is, you ain't if you ain't fucking supporting me, if you ain't fucking doing shit for me, helping me pay my bills and my rent, ain't sitting there putting bringing anything to my table, it's like, why would I give a fuck about what you think about me or what you have to say about me?
Yeah. I Someone said in the comments, right? Well, I've been drinking, so I'm gonna let you read the comments. I'm not the
Wait, no, read it because I'm sitting here still trying to tag the other
well.
stuff.
You
Go
you
ahead.
you you know my dyslexia. I'm not doing that. I'm not embarrassing myself.
My God.
I'm not doing that one. I can't
So
go for that.
let me see. Hold up. Where we at? Which one? Who?
After where I said I need questions, and well, read both of them.
Okay, so the first one is only I can make myself feel insecure, not not no one else, cause I don't care what people think about me. Exactly. I definitely agree. I definitely agree. And
The
then
second one is what I want to the answer. That's what I was. That was the one I thought.
okay, then right here, I believe we all have some type of insecurity about ourselves, some more than others. People can play on their insecurities if they are aware of them. Just my 0.02, I guess, you know. And
You
and
go ahead.
that's true. Some people do like people do have insecurities about themselves or something that they insecure about,
Hmm.
So
I,
um
I think what you're talking about is weaponizing that insecurity, right?
uh-huh.
Weaponizing. My big brother, my mentor, is funny. It's a funny situation, a little stupid, but I know where it's coming from. Charlemagne the God, that's my guy. That's my guy. Charlemagne the God. Call that motherfucker Ashley. I guarantee he pull out some lotion.
You know what? I actually over the years got to end up learning to like him. I really did. I'm really starting to like him. I'm starting to really feel him and where he come and his standpoint on views of things. I really do.
He
Before at
lived
the
his truth.
beginning, I really
Can't
wasn't
use it
fucking
against him.
with him.
Like I could
Yeah.
respect someone that lives their truth. I could, whether you're an asshole or not, I could respect you. I could respect that. And he lives his truth. You can't hold it against him. But on the topic where insecurity, call that motherfucker Ashley. Call him Ashley. He gonna pull some lotion
Yeah.
out. And
Then we got a comment that say, I think anyone could be made insecure depending on how much you value that person's opinion.
I'm gonna get there. I was gonna get there. I was gonna get there. Now, when you weaponize, yeah, some when you weaponize or when someone weaponizes your insecurities,
Mm-hmm.
you're you're too big. Your titties ain't big enough.
Mm.
Oh, I don't really like dark skinned girls. I like my girls a little lighter, so they start bleaching their skin.
Mm.
That's when it becomes a problem because I cannot do anything about your insecurities. I can't do anything about a person's insecurities. It's inside of
You can't
you.
do anything about it, but you could be at least sensitive to
Yeah,
it.
I can be sensitive, but I can't help you fix what you had before me.
True.
I can't. I mean, you you gotta learn to love yourself. Now, if I weaponize that, like, oh, you fat bitch, that's when it's like I I I start to make you feel insecure about your weight, so you stop eating. You
Mm.
you become bulimic, where you start throwing up and shit. Now that's how I see it, is like, oh, I'm making you feel insecure about it, or
Yeah.
I start hanging up pictures of skinny women.
Oh, that's just rude.
But it happens.
This
People,
is rude as
yo,
hell.
people do drastic shit. Or
Yo,
for your birthday,
as hell.
for your birthday, I buy you a gym membership and some skinny tea. You laughing, but motherfucker,
Yo.
that's playing on your insecurities.
It is. It
That
is.
that's
It is.
that's subliminal messaging, and
It
that's
is.
me weaponizing. Or or now I just start introducing you to all my skinny ex girlfriends. I start showing you pictures of all my ex girlfriends. Like, oh, this one used to be a model.
That's being cruel as hell.
Yeah, that's what I'm
Ooh,
talking about.
that's just being very cruel as hell. Like, wow.
Craig
But
is crazy.
yeah, Craig said, I love a BBW. I
Oh,
know.
I mean, I
Yes, honey. Craig stupid.
Craig is funny as shit. Uh, that's why I love our viewers. They always come with the fucking raw and uncut crazy shit. That's why I love them.
But yeah, so my thing is, like I said, it's that right there is to each his own in regards to that. And again, it goes to on the individual, like even with Drea said, if you value that person's opinion, then that person's opinion or intake on you is going to be reflected, in your in your insecurities, but other than that, however, I'm sorry. At the same time, even though I value if anybody opinion I do or would value, I'm still not gonna have what they say to me to make me feel that type of way because again, I work too fucking hard to make sure I get to the place and the point where I am today. And I'm still working on myself.
Yeah.
Self love, self worth, self care, self development. And for me to end up loving and accepting who I am and not giving a fuck who think, say, believe, feel, or anything about me. Friends, family, co-workers, associates, neighbors, acquaintances, church members, I don't care.
Hmm.
That's just me. And listen, I'm not saying I'm perfect We will never be perfect. I will never be perfect, no matter how much of the therapy I receive and get, no much how much meditation, no much how much of all the things I do with my self worth, self love, self care that evolves my daily lifestyle every day. However, I am a reflection of the perfect perfection that I'm going for me. And I just feel like no matter who opinion I sit there and respect, their opinion is not going to alter my security of my confidence of myself. It's not happening. Because me, I feel like it's okay to get someone's opinion or someone share their opinion, but at the end of the day, like we always say, it's your choice and your decision at the end of the day
I
to
mean,
allow that to alter you or not.
one thing I do know is how to understand like the difference between like critiquing and criticizing.
Mm-hmm.
I understand that sometimes people aren't criticizing you when they're critiquing you. It's okay for someone to say, "Yo, I see you in the gym, but you can go harder. You can do
Yeah.
more." That's okay. Well, to me, that's okay. But when someone says, "Well, you lost 80 pounds, you still big as shit," I can understand what they. You know what I mean? That's borderline hate. Like you're a fucking hater. But at the same time, that's you criticizing. Like you only saying that because you think it's getting under my skin. But and all honestly, I've been fat more longer than I've been a skinny nigga. So to me, it don't really fucking matter.
Yeah.
And I done already accepted this. Like I've been big half my fucking life, so it don't really that don't really affect me.
Yeah.
And
And like even with Drea said exactly, that's where you are now. But were you always secure, or have you hold up, or have you ever had insecurities? Only insecurity that I basically had, Drea, was end up basically about my weight. But at the same time, I had people around me that made me felt like I didn't need to be insecure about it. You know what I'm saying? Because I had that the mother, the grandmother, I had the grandfather, which the most important to a woman or to a girl or young lady is the first man in her life is her father and her grandfather to show her that security of love and let her know she's beautiful. So those insecurities of my weight didn't really last that long because I had my grandfather, and even my father was distant, but he always, when we did speak, he always sat there, he always put that reassurance in me.
mhm.
So
I don't want to change the topic. But what's up, Ashley, with that wet and
Hello,
wavy over there?
hi everybody.
in the business. Hey, what's up,
I'm
boo?
feeling
Triple Black,
nice
you already know.
tonight. I
You say
look really
what?
nice tonight.
Thank you. I like
Oh,
that here. I could use that here with this Pandora.
Ashley look like she emo. She
I what? Emo.
you look like you emo. You know emo. You like you got black fingernails.
Mm. White and natural.
You already know.
Oh,
Right.
Cleanliness is next to godliness. I already
All
know.
day.
yo, y'all, it's a mess.
Yeah.
Well, we got Craig. Craig said, "What people think about me is none of my business."
It really ain't none of my
That's very
business.
true.
It really
I
ain't.
know. And then Ebony said, "Aaron Goins, yeah, I spent a lot of time
Wait,
in
did
the
someone say
past.
my whole government?
Yes, yo, like
You know me.
whoever Ebony sitting there coming for you hard."
She do I know you, Ebony? Like you said my whole name.
Listen, she said I spent a lot of time in the past worrying about what others think. Not anymore. Exactly. Keep that same attitude.
Keep that
Why
shit
would you
there.
give a fuck about what people do
Right.
think about you? And me, I felt like as I grew up again, I realized a lot of people really do care about what people think and say about them. And I'm like, damn,
My question is why do people need that validation? Like what are you searching for?
I don't know. I never really asked him the question about them why, because I think I didn't really want the information, because I would have been like, boy, girl, just stop. Like, I just don't. It is a lot of people that really care about what people really think, even people that don't know them. And I'm like, that's just crazy to me. Like, but to each his own. But my thing is, if that person ain't bringing nothing to your life or adding any value to your life, also, why would you give a damn about what they think about you? They don't even know you from a can of paint, so why would you care? So you gonna walk outside your house and you gonna sit there and your whole mood is about, damn, let me make sure I have this and this on the right and this right, because I care about what everybody gonna think and how they gonna look at me.
Mm.
Like,
Like
mm-mm.
that was the whole reason for me posting that half naked picture on Instagram. Because even like
Wait, what
What
happened,
was
nigga?
happening?
me,
When was this?
it
I
was on Instagram.
and
We ain't gonna. I ain't saying when.
You can't bring
I'm
that up if
saying
we got no
it's
evidence.
on there. What I'm saying is I'm just okay with being me. What I have to give is enough without
mm,
without anyone saying you should change this or you need to work on this or like nitpicking and saying this and that. I know I got a big ass nose. I know I got a big ass head. So fucking what? Is we fucking or not? Like
Oh man.
that's really what it came down to. It's like I'm okay with me. And that's the only person
Yeah,
that has to be okay with me. Everybody else don't
exactly.
really have to love me or care about me like I can care about myself. That's what it was about. And I accepted who the fuck I am. And I'm just like, man, fuck it. I'm sexy whether you think it or not. Like the fuck. I can like
Yeah, then everyone is not attracted to everybody. That's not how the world was actually created. There's a certain a dime a dozen for that each individual. They sit there and say there's a certain percentage for one person in the world. There's over 70 billion people in the world, so there's like a certain percentage amount of people that's for that one individual. So everyone is not going to sit there, is not going to be attracted or attracted to someone. Like, say for instance, like, I could bring somebody home, my family like, oh well, but it's not for my cousins or my sisters to say, oh, he's not attracted, because he's not supposed to be attracted to them. He's supposed to be attracted to me. I'm supposed to be attracted
mhm.
to him. You know what I'm saying? So it's not like it doesn't matter. And then it's like, long as you walking in your self love and that's your self worth, and also long as you sit there and you work in your security and your confidence, everyone else will draw from that. And then maybe they will pick up from that, and they will end up being a domino effect, and it be contagious, because there is a lot of people that's walking around here that's faking the funk.
Yeah. Hopefully in 2021, and it's even crazy I gotta even say that cliche. In 2021, you don't got to. Cause you good enough. In 2018, you was good enough.
Mm-mm. So, what is your next topic, me, sir?
Ooh. Let me I gotta go
Mm,
to the notes. I gotta go to the notes.
mm-mm,
Can I
mm-mm.
can I just switch gears like totally? Cause this one for the women.
What's
Does
that?
size really matter?
To me, yeah.
Is that it? Is that
And that's just
is that
my, like, what else, what you want me to do? Give you a whole
well, that
class?
was for the
Like,
chat. I know what you saying. I know what you saying. That was for the chat.
no, see, to me, that's my preference. That's my
For
standards.
what
That's my
size?
choice. I like a nice, good.
If you say some alien number shit, if
I'm
you say some alien number shit, Q, you know I'm gonna go with. You know I'm gonna go with. You know I'm gonna go.
nice,
I like
good.
nice size. Gotta have a nice size length,
Well, which
width.
one is
Like,
more important?
I'm greedy. I need it all. I need the width, the length. I need the depth of it. I need it all. I'm sorry.
The
I
depth.
just
You know that you said the
the
The girth.
whole, yes.
depth.
the girth, the depth, whatever. Like I need it all. So yes,
But
it
what
matters to me
size?
because
What size?
I don't think nothing. Okay, so basically starting from a good, give me a good 10 and a half, you know, and up.
yo, yo, that's half the population out the door. All right, how thick? Like you want Coke bottle thick? Like how thick?
Um, a nice. See, I ain't got nothing to really show you. Like a nice good thickness. No, that's thin. A nice good thickness.
I don't know. You gotta
I'm
explain this, Q.
I'm a curvy woman. Like there's
All curvy
nothing that
women
no
don't want.
little
All
tool.
curvy women don't want
Yeah,
Titanic.
no, all curvy want. Oh no, which I learned that, which I was like, what? But this curvy bitch right here, I want some good long motherfucking girth, depth, width, length, all up in my shit. I'm too big for some little tool handyman to be coming up in my shed thinking he gonna do anything.
She said she want the Titanic.
Shit.
What about you, Ashley? You ain't staying silent. And where's your wine at, girl?
Not tonight.
Yeah, I got it. I got it for you. Don't worry.
Do size matter? Back then I used to think size mattered. I used to always say, "Oh, I can't take nothing smaller than a 12-inch because I'll be miserable." Nothing smaller than a 12-inch can do anything for me. That was my mentality, considering the fact that I've had that for so many years
Hmm.
straight. However, when I stopped the 12-inch for a while and I went back on the scene, and I've noticed that it doesn't have to be really big. It just has to be the motion of the ocean, the way how
Yeah, she's stupid.
able to touch that spot, or it doesn't really have to be big and thick. So size doesn't matter to me, but please, let's not be really, really small because that does matter. When
So,
you come
so where do you warm up at?
warm up around 5 inches, maybe 2 inches circumference.
You mean like thick?
Yeah,
All right, I was
like
about to say 2 inches. You want Chinese?
no, 2 inches meaning like the whole
All right. Yeah.
like
Okay. Okay.
so
So
I,
you don't want the Earth like Q. You just want.
yeah.
And I know you heard that too, motherfucker. Because Q wants you to
What?
be.
She want that anaconda.
She wants you. She want to jerk off. That's how she wants you all over there.
I absolutely do. And each his own.
Oh,
Everybody got
man.
their own preference and their own choice, and I respect that. But
I
me,
mean,
I was built and created by the God above with something that I need fully equipped, that anaconda, like
in the
Ashley
chat
said.
they saying some crazy numbers too. They one person said 10 to 12.
Who's saying 10 to
Look in
12?
the chat. Wait, let me find it.
I'm not saying, I must have missed that because I was still
Levon,
sitting and tagging
Levon,
us in other.
Levon said 10, 10. Well, not 10 to 12. She said 10 and a half.
No,
Okay, 10 and a half.
she said half, and she said keep the 10
Yeah,
Q.
yeah. She said 10 and a half. Okay.
And look, Kimberly said long, good, slow
But she also said
stroke,
8 to 9. So
which that's a good one too. It all depends on the girth. That's a good one too. Yo, Craig is an
yeah.
ass. He say monkey monkey cooch.
I don't know. I've had women that said like mine was bigger, but he did it better. I don't really know what that means, but I mean that's not for me.
So hold on, I see that some people in the chat saying, which that's cool, but you know that size doesn't matter. Like I said, each his own, and everybody have the option. But the thing is the motion in the ocean. So you're trying to tell me if you have like a 5 or 6, you guys really believe that that's satisfying? I'm just asking for women that likes that, like really satisfying with that, even with the motion in the ocean is good.
Yep, because he got to know how to work it. It don't have to be big if he know what he's doing. It just feels good the way how he's stroking it. Just like
Mm.
Crystal said the other night, she like that merry-go-round position.
Yeah, she said she like. Well, she said she like when you go circles and her shit. What was
Yeah,
like on Baby Boy when she said circles, circles.
around. As long as he know how to work it, he know what he's doing. It feels good. It don't have to be that big. He just got to know how to do it. Because the person could be big and they boring. Because a guy could be big. Like here's the comparison: a guy that's bigger and he could just be poking you, just real plain, like poke, 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 and then you're like, oh my god, no, get up, you're done. But then you might get somebody smaller that just get all up in it and just be grinding and hitting that spot to the left, to the right, to the back, on the side, and all of that. And he's smaller,
That's
so
because he got to do all that because he a little nigga.
no, it ain't. First of all, a poke, poke, poke is so corny. You ain't gotta even poke me. How about that? Get up and go, cause you're bored. You're big.
And that see, and that's how. And see, my thing is, so when I do say that I like and prefer a preference of where I stated that I like, of course he has to have the equipment along with the fact of knowing what he's doing. Because I did have one guy that had amazing good long equipment, and it was like, damn, you was blessed with all those gifts from God, and you don't know what to do with it. So, of course, so when I say, so let me make sure I be very strategic in my answer. Because when I say I want a guy that's long, I want a guy that knows what the fuck he's doing, that can handle all this backdoor action. Because a lot of guys they also, a lot of guys say they like a lot of ass, but don't know what the fuck to do with it when they back there. They just so confused and they just start doing crazy things like Ashley say, poke, poke, poke. So, of course, I want what I know that I have, and I've been blessed to have.
It's getting a little hot. Q, you got to unzip that. It's getting a little hot.
No, I'm playing with it. Fuck you,
So let me
Aaron.
ask this. Let me
But
ask this, right?
so I just want that. So,
Let me
but
ask
yeah.
this. Would you rather have a big dick with zero foreplay or an average dick with all the foreplay in the world?
I do like foreplay, so I probably would take that, the average. But again, he have to be like, gotta be right though. Gotta be right.
And what about you, Ashley?
All the foreplay in the world.
Yeah,
All
I
the
like the
foreplay?
kid.
Mm.
I like foreplay. I like person touching me and kissing my neck. And I like all that stuff.
So
That gets me there.
I get you there. I get you there. So if you could have all of that, if you had what you want, would you still cheat?
I feel like if you had something that which if you have that and you have, like you say, all that you want, what's the point? To me, I wouldn't. And the thing is, I feel like I wouldn't cheat if there's something else was wrong besides sex. That's why it's called fucking communication, talk. But there's some people that don't know how to do that, and there's some people that feel like they want to take their own actions and go do stupid shit and then go cheat.
Uh, what about you, Ashley? Like if you had everything you wanted,
Personally, I'm not the cheating type. I've never been in that situation. So I'm gonna have to say no. If I had anything I want and everything I want, no. And anyway, I'm so open. I'm like an open composition book. You can open me up at any time and write your pages in my book. We would never have to cheat. Why? When I can just tell you, listen, babe, I like. I
Mm-hmm.
think he's sexy as hell. I mean, I won't fuck him. So What you think? That's how open I am. And same thing with him. If he see a woman and he wanna
We looking
yeah,
together.
let me know what's up. But
Yes.
cheating, I don't have to sneak off and do that because we need to be open. Like this is 2021.
Mm-hmm.
On. We need to be open and talking to each other. I've been put in situations, I've been put in situations where people try to talk me into doing this, doing that. But you have to be your own strong-minded person. You don't have to go out and do what other people do just because your
True.
girlfriend's cheating. You going to do the same thing, or just because your nigga was acting up, you going to do the same. You going to go out and no, because all of that relies back on how weak you are as a woman to go step out and cheat. Be strong, stand up, be a woman. Like, listen, babe, I got desires to go out and do other stuff. And what's up? Like, either you with me or you're not. But the cheating part, no.
What
It's
you mean? Wait, what you mean about either you with me or not? I don't know what you mean.
gonna let me go do me. You're gonna come and watch, or whatever the case may be, or not.
I thought I was on some wild and crazy shit. You say you told your man to watch.
If he want to, but come on, we're not in 1998.
Yeah, she's saying to be open with it if the case is. And
So,
again,
so you prefer
we
like open, open
we about to
relationships?
be in the future with flying cars. Why the fuck you people? Why truth ain't being elevated with so much other stuff being elevated in life?
Right. Let's be real about it. We got so many much more years to come to open up. All that cheating stuff is played out at this point. When
It is.
so many people that's open to open relationships. We have people that's open to swinging. We have couples that's open to a lot of different, like they go on swinging cruises, but cheat like okay. So if we gonna be in a relationship, but you're not open, then I know that you're the candidate for me to be in a relationship with you.
But open to what? Open to what? Because you can be open
The
to a
doing
lot of things. You can be open to a lot of things, and being in an open relationship ain't just about sex.
I know it's not just about sex. So being in an open relationship, whether it's about sex or anything, we need to be telling the truth to each other. Why are people still in relationships lying to each other? Come
Exactly.
on. Like we're
and this is
not 1975.
and this is the reason why I say I won't keep no man who cheat on me. Period. Why are we grown or not? Are we grown or not?
Well, if you cool with the open relationship, how is he cheating?
What you say?
I said if you
Who said
if you're cool with the open relationship, how is he cheating?
If it's open, it's not cheating. If a person bringing it to the table and they letting you know what's up. Now, if he go behind your back, if he know that y'all could talk this out and he know that y'all in a relationship, y'all could talk about this amongst each other and he go behind your back and do that, that's considered cheating.
Hmm.
But the question was, will I cheat? And I blatantly just sat there and said no, because I'm not that type of woman. I'm not. I've been in so many situations where I could have, and
Hmm.
I've been in situations where I would have, but did I at the end of the day? No, I did not. Because I'm not
So
weak. That's
so
weak people.
monogamy is just off the table for you? Is it something you could work through, or is it something like you don't want at all?
Hmm.
And that's for both of y'all.
listen, this is what I'm going to answer I'm gonna answer this question. The piggyback off of what Ashley said. It's 2021. And I'm the type of person where if I don't give a fuck what people think or say about me, you are two people in a relationship. You structure your relationship how it fits and work for you.
Mhm.
That's it. If
Well,
other people
besides
outside
you, Q.
listen, if other people outside don't understand it, guess what? It's not for them to understand because they're not in it. And that's when people start trying to question you and question you and question because they're trying to get the understanding. Stop questioning me because you don't need to understand it. All you got to do is just structure your. We in a world where you can structure and build your own relationship. Long as you get that equal partner that has that
Right.
same level of mental, social, physical, sexual, all the things that y'all now want to call, and y'all open to that exception to structure your relationship how it fits and work for you, then do that. That's how I say. That's an easy answer to give right there. I'm sorry. That's all it could be said.
I agree. Now, question for you: Would you accept woman? Would you accept your woman
Would I
cheating?
accept it? No, I'm not going to just accept it. Um, understand it, yeah, because I've been there too. Now, if you come to me honestly and say what the circumstances was, I then maybe we can work this out. But if it's and for one, I prefer open relationships. So as long as it's about as long as you keep it within the confines of sharing love, I'm okay with it. But if you just dotting around, no. But if you say I shared something with this person, I'm all right with that. That's not that's not a deal breaker for me. As long as you keep it within those type of lines, I can work with that, and it wouldn't be cheating because I just don't think that I'm supposed to be with one person. I just don't.
Okay.
Oh, you're supposed to be with
No,
one
I don't think that.
person.
No. Yeah.
Mm. So, do you think you're supposed to have you supposed to have two, like what they call it, bigamy, bigotry, whatever? Is that what you believe in?
No, 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 no,
Polygamy.
no. Nah, nah. I ain't going as far as to say that. No, because that like because that's a
So
selfish
you
word.
do
That's
you
a
know what?
selfish word. Polygamy, like,
So basically
yeah,
open to an open relationship.
I prefer it.
Okay.
Like I prefer it. I don't I
Yeah.
don't want to be with someone that's just like Aaron, 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 Aaron. Like I don't want to do that. I'm glad y'all knew what I meant when I did that. Like,
Yo, but you woman,
like
nigga, you gonna
what you
get
say?
that. What you mean? You dealing with
No, I
more
don't.
than
I
one
don't want to
woman. You
be
gonna
with
get that and
one
put
person
more.
that's just like that. Like,
You wanna be with two people that's like that. Or
no,
multiple
I don't
people
want to be
that's like
worshipped.
that.
I'm not Future. Yeah, I don't want to be. I don't
Mm-mm.
want to be worshipped. Like, I don't want to. If like I said, if you sharing your, it is for one, it is your body. So if you choose who you
Mm-hmm.
choose to give it to, I don't control that. Like I
Okay.
cannot stop you no matter what I do. I can't change you up like Black Snake Moan. I can't do that. So who you choose to give it to is who you choose to give it to. Now, I think sex is so small when it comes to like who the whole person is. That's a small part of a big puzzle.
And Levon said, why do you prefer an
I
open
I think I
relationship?
explained it. I don't I prefer it because I'm not that.
It's just as simple as some people prefer to have vanilla ice cream and some prefer to have chocolate.
I don't think
Like, it's just as simple as that. It's your preference and what you
I
like and
mean,
what you want.
oh okay.
nah, I
I
mean,
was
like,
thinking something else.
I don't think like I said, I don't think uh, I'm supposed to be with just
I
one
was thinking
person.
something else.
Like my
That was crazy.
relationship is my relationship with you that does not involve the sex. If you can make sense of that, then
Yeah.
you understand it. If you can't, I don't know a better way to put it. My relationship with you is what we
Right.
share. If yeah, if
It's a
our only connection
connection. You know,
is sex, I don't think that's a relationship.
Then you have one hell of
Yeah,
a big of a
if that's all
problem.
we share is sex,
You
like
got
no,
you really got when the sex is
like
over,
I don't
you
want to
looking at
come
each
then
other
come to
like,
my senses. Like I did that. I'm done with that. I don't want to keep doing that. Now if we
that's just
Would you say Ashley?
nothing.
Now if if I can come and we could chat after it, then that's something. Like if I want to stay, that's something. If I want you to stay, that's something deeper than just sex. The sex part was a bonus. And I've been said if you can't stimulate me intellectually, bitch, you have no fucking chance.
Hmm.
tell me about it. Tell me about
So
it.
that's an interesting question. Which one is greater? A bomb orgasm or a bomb ass conversation? Because and each is
A
like
conversation.
if you
You
hold of each his own, we all looking for both of them.
It's true.
For
we all
both of
looking
them.
for what?
Both of
Like
them.
Oh yeah.
and they both important.
Once the person with that intellect and stuff like that, they already got you. Whether the sex is good or not. Once they get
That's true.
sleep, you already done. Like you're done. So they got you mentally you locked in.
They already mentally stimulated you. They already fucked your brain. So I agree with that.
Like it ain't all of that. You like, you know what? Fuck it. I love him anyway. I don't even care. This my baby. This my boo. Well, I'm a teacher.
And I teach his ass, and we gonna
Like
work this shit
like
out.
Exactly.
the woman that actually like opened my mind to this, she said, "Yo, put your dick in my ear and fuck my mind." But but
Then
I
had
was
to
like,
put it like
what? But then she was like, "Yo, you got to stimulate me like mentally. Like it's so much deeper. Put y'all on game. Getting the
mm-hmm.
pussy is so much deeper than just putting the chick on your bed. It's so much deeper than that. Down south,
That's
what if
true.
you ask the chick to cook for you? What's the first thing she gonna say? I ain't cooking for you. Ain't my man. But she'll fuck you though. Some chicks now they
Mm.
say I ain't posting you. You ain't my man. But you still fucking me though. Like get to me, getting the pussy is way is deeper than just pinning her to your bedroom. Like that shit is actually it's kind of easy. But when you really get the pussy, it's like bro, how we gonna pay these bills this month? Like, bitch, I don't even live here. Like bitch, you don't even live here.
Mm.
That's the pussy. You come home, she's still cleaning. That's the pussy.
He said
You
she's
feel
still
me?
cleaning. But yeah, so yeah. And what's your next topic? Mm-hmm.
We talk about that fedora, that
As I'm
popping ass fedora that I'm gonna steal, motherfucker.
you ain't. That's why when y'all come to my house, my shit be somewhere,
What
and I order me more too.
what's your biggest regret? And it don't have to be like and form a relationship or anything. What is your biggest regret?
Ooh, damn!
Yes,
Am I in
yes,
an
you are.
interview?
Where
Can
do
I
you see
remember?
yourself in the next 5 years?
Oh my god, my biggest regret. Honestly, um, people listen. Do what y'all want to do. Say what the fuck y'all want to say. I don't give a fuck. Honestly, I don't have no regrets. And the reason why I say that is because every single thing that I've been through, that I went through, my experiences, it will led me to here today. And that actually built my mind to where is that taught me things, that showed me things, that highlighted my mental, stimulated my mind to grow in the mature way that it needs to grow, open it and develop it in so many different capacities that it did. So I don't really have regrets because everything I went through and all the mistakes I made is what led me to where I'm at and to create who you guys
Hmm.
have sitting in front of you today. So
I agree. I don't have any regrets either. That's why I sat there for a while, because whatever I've been through, I already learned from it. It already pushed me to become a better person, and it showed me different options. Okay, maybe don't take that way the next time. Do it differently. So no, I
Hmm.
don't have any
I got
regrets either.
I got two. I got two.
do you?
Um,
What are they?
a big regret that I'm facing right now is that uh, I didn't try with my daughter's mother like harder. That's like a huge regret that I could.
Mm.
That's like that's huge. And another regret is that I didn't like, huh?
Why you in love with her?
Oh hell
Why you
no,
still in love with her?
hell no, hell no. I ain't
So
saying that. I ain't saying that.
that as a
It's
regret.
because I never broke the chain of my family. Every man in my family has more than one like child's mother. So I never broke that.
But sometimes it don't be the man's fault.
Yeah,
It
I'm
be the
I'm still
women's
gonna take
fault sometimes.
responsibility of it because I think there's more I could have did. So it I honestly think it was her fault, but I still let it go too soon. There was a chance for me to try to fix it, and I was just like, nah. So
Well, over
yeah, I
it.
was
That's
over
why
the
you
shit.
was
Like I
like,
was over it.
nah.
I
So
mean,
then
it's
that
still it's
shouldn't be
to
a
me it's a
regret. A
regret
regret.
because I don't get to raise my child. Like she's not here right now. I want my child here right now. So if I was still with her, my child would be here right now in that room sleep. So yeah, I regret not actually trying harder with my child's mother.
Mm. Okay.
Shit, I ain't
And what's
think
the
big
second
enough,
one?
fast enough. Honestly, like a lot of the shit I did some great shit, but I could have did it younger. And if I was thinking bigger than what I was thinking, it would have been a whole lot better.
As far as
I
what?
mean, at some point I'll share with you, but uh,
So two regrets, and the second one that you should have
yeah, I
thought
should have thought
bigger,
bigger, faster.
faster. Okay,
I
whatever
mean,
that
what
mean,
thinking
but
bigger?
okay.
I mean, you know what? Like you know how to think big.
No, but when a person say they have regret, they're gonna say what they have regret. They're gonna say what they have regret, and
So
they're gonna
okay, actually,
explain it.
I'll
But
explain it.
actually, like saying Coco Crisp, but you ain't telling what's inside, like
Okay,
what it
actually,
tastes
I'll
like,
explain
what
it.
it
I had
feel
a
like.
very
None of
large multimedia company, and by the age of like 25, we hit 26 states. I think I could have been doing that at 21, but I wasn't thinking. And this goes back to another episode when I said I don't date women that don't have passports. And it's not just because of like a status symbol. If you don't have a passport, you can't think out the country. So you're forced to think in this box. And I was forced to think in a box because I kept hearing people saying, "Oh, you're young. Oh, you're young. You're just uh beginners." I was listening to other people telling me that. So that's when I said if I would have thought bigger, faster, I could have been way out there, way farther.
mm-hmm.
I don't talk
Right.
about it because it's
That's
a failure. So I don't publicize my failures. So
that's
that's why I said I'll tell you later. But I think if
right.
I would have thought bigger, faster, Mind you,
outside the
I ain't know
box.
how to read till I was in high school. So everything that I
Mm.
learned was learned on my own, watching videos. Everything I learned about business and learned about money, I learned from listening to people tell me how they felt and listening to the stories of the hood. Like young fella, it was one point I was making this and this, so I'm taking what they said, how they fucked up, and really learning it. Like I know to stay away from this, and I know if A happens, stay away from all the possibilities like that. That's how I learned it. Now I know where I messed up at in my journey, and I know if I ever get back into it, I know uh, what to stay away from now. But I still think if I would have thought at that age, if I would have thought 10 times higher than that, I probably wouldn't have ran into that problem.
Gotcha. And just to go back onto our question previously to that one. So Levon says, so you will stay in an unhealthy relationship to not
Whew,
break the
deep
chain.
question.
Yeah, Levon,
I don't know.
right?
I don't
Because
know. I don't
yeah,
know.
because
I don't
that's where
know.
people go wrong at. They stay in an relationship all because they want their kids under the same roof, and that's why they be all mentally fucked up,
Whew.
and they go out and they try to destroy and manipulate other people because they can't find happiness within them damn selves, so they try to go out there and want to sit up there and play on somebody else's intelligence because they want to sit up there and be all unhealthy and shit because they want to
I don't
stay for
know.
kids. They don't want to break the chain because they got morals and values from back in 1986.
Damn. She,
No,
Like,
you
you know what
you right
I'm
about
saying?
that. You right
Like,
about that.
everything
I can't
that
argue that.
she
I
is.
can't.
She is the.
I can't.
But she
Actually,
took it back to
I can't argue
1986.
that. I can't argue your point. Like you're absolutely right. I just know that I wanted a family.
But you can always move on and create a family. You get you a nice wife, get you a nice woman that's going to satisfy you mentally, emotionally, intellectually, all of that stuff. And you bring your kid along. That's why people don't know that they have rights within the court system.
No, I'm not. I'm
You
not. I'm
have
not saying. I'm not
rights.
saying that,
Period.
and I'm not. I'm not saying that I don't know I have rights and nothing like that. What I'm saying is, I seen every other relationship fail. I didn't want to be that. Like I didn't. I don't
Mm.
have
Okay, but
no positive role models. Like when it comes to relationship, my mother isn't with my father. My uncles aren't with my aunts. My grandfather isn't with my grandmother. His father isn't. My great grandfather isn't with my great grandmother. Every relationship failed. I didn't want to do that. Everyone has outside kids. Everyone has a blended family. I did not want to do that. I mean, I just didn't want to. I didn't want to keep that
so maybe
going.
married to have kids.
No, actually,
I get
what you
what you're
say? Because
saying.
I
I
couldn't.
understand what
I
you're
didn't
saying.
pick that up.
So maybe you should have had just waited until you
Yeah,
got
that
married
wasn't
to
my choice.
have kids.
That wasn't my choice.
Huh? Because you didn't want to break that. Like you had a goal of your own that you had set and you wanted that goal. You wanted to accomplish that because you wanted to be different from everyone
Yeah,
else in your family. But that's the way how life go. We make plans and it don't go that way.
exactly, exactly.
That's true.
That's why it's a regret because I planned it one way and it went another way.
But
You
I
was
don't
fine
see this
much.
deeper into it. I don't see that as now as a regret. It's just a plan that
But
you
I
had
put
that just didn't work
Right.
out, and it just go your way because God had a whole different
Right.
Right.
plan with you.
Exactly.
But wait.
So I
But
don't
that
look
is
at
that is that
that
is the spiritual
he went
realm. That's
in
the
with
spiritual realm. Yes,
expectations.
he had a different plan for me than what I planned for myself. Excuse me. And I'm gonna follow his lead, of course. But we can't. And none of us on this podcast ever seen him. We can't just negate the fact that we have plans for ourselves too.
Yeah, but we all
What
have plans for ourselves, but that's not saying that the plan
did
gonna
you
work. So if that's
did you
you gotta sit there and you gotta just either
I mean, I
suck
did
it
that.
up,
I did
man
that.
up, and like, okay, that plan didn't
but how you know none of us on this
What he looked like.
podcast never seen him? How you know that?
What he looked
How
like.
do you know that? Doesn't
if
matter
you
what he looked like. I'm just saying, how
Okay,
do you know none of
go
us
out in the
never
street,
seen
say
him
you seen
before?
God.
And it doesn't people opinion, whether they think I'm crazy or not, doesn't matter.
No, no,
and
no,
again
no,
that's
no,
when we
no.
go back to
Not
what
giving
we
a fuck about
basically
what people
said, not
think.
giving a fuck.
Motherfuckers that say they seen
Like
God,
you
like you
like
know
you
where
crazy.
they end up. Like that. Let's not be naive.
And that's not sometimes when you have a spiritual connection and you do see a visual image of God, it's not for you to brag and tell people
Nah,
about
Right,
ain't
that.
none of
Keep
us
that
on
to
here ever
yourself.
seen him.
right.
Like I see my grandfather came to me and sat on my bed. My sister grandmother on her father's side came to her and sat on her bed. People have things that they
No, no,
family
no, no,
members
no, no,
come
no,
to
no.
them,
We
but
ain't
you
talking
gonna
about
sit there
family
and
members. We
say,
talking
"Oh,
about
you
God. We talking
crazy?"
about
Right.
God.
That's
The numero uno.
speak
Ed
about
Honcho.
It's all the same because they're in spirits. So whether it was the grandmother, the uncle, the cousin that came to you and God came to you, they're all in spirits. And people think you crazy no matter who you're talking about. But like Kwame said, God had a different plan. And see, that's the thing with us right here on earth. We sit up here and we try to follow the earthly way and try to
it.
follow our mind on how we should do things instead of following. There's work to be done
But
on
that
this
that
earth.
still
God
don't
put
negate the
everybody
fact that
here.
that
There's
I
to
did not want to continue
God.
this. This is a legacy. Like that is in my legacy. No, no. If we being real,
I,
some women don't even want men that have children that have been in
Yeah,
yeah, because I'm to the point where I
exactly.
don't want anybody with
So
kids at this point.
yeah, because that's preference.
and
Or either
and
they that
and
they
women
just don't
aren't
want
the
to
only
go
one
through it.
that wanted
Um,
that storybook wedding marriage thing too. I wanted that then.
Mm-hmm.
Now I want something different. But back then, for one, I
what you
wanted to
want?
be with that woman. My opinion now has changed. But back then, I wanted to be with her.
So
Nothing to
what
do
you
with
want
that.
now?
I said, yeah. Now,
You want
now I'm different.
relationship.
And I want to. I want to go back because you sat there and said that it
Yeah,
wasn't your choice to have
she
that
chose to have
your
my child.
child.
That yeah, she chose it. She chose it. And I want to be
Okay.
clear. I never told her to like abort my daughter, nothing like that. But that's just not my choice. She chose to have my child. And if I can be, I'm going to be 100% honest.
So basically, I was
What you mean?
you knew that was going to happen, right? You if y'all was yeah was if y'all
Yeah,
having
yeah,
sex
yeah, yeah. I ain't
unprotected, you
stupid
knew that
now. I ain't
ninety nine
stupid.
point nine
But
nine
what
percent.
but if I'm being honest, which
I
I
was
can
just
only be, um, I was told that she got rid of my daughter. So when and Q, I showed you this. So don't look at me like that. I showed you. Don't look at me like that. So you know what I'm talking about because I showed you this.
I'm like I
Yeah,
need to hear
yeah, we
it to
talk
be
about a lot,
mine
but
because
you
we
know we
talk about
talked
a
about
lot.
this. She said she got an abortion. Word for word, yeah, Aaron, I'm not pregnant. I got an abortion. You don't have to talk to me. So in my mind, I don't got no kids. That's in my mind. And then it later came out that I was a father. So no, I ain't choose to have this kid. I just didn't shy away from it.
Mm.
Now, when she was pregnant,
Gotcha.
my plan was to eventually marry this woman, raise a family. That was my
Yo,
plan.
Crystal.
And that's somebody that you
Oh my
regret
God.
not staying with. Huh?
Where
That'd be
where are the
I was
men
running
in this
from.
conversation? Because they will understand. They will understand what I'm saying.
Where are the
Because it's
men
not just
camera?
about her. It's about having a fan. It's about being the man. I want to be someone that my daughter looks up to. My daddy married my mother, stayed with
Yeah,
her. Like, yeah,
you
I
want
wanted
you
that
wanted.
family. And yes, I wanted to break that chain of
I
inconsistency with men in my family.
And that's not our pushback with you. Our pushback was the fact that we just don't see that as a regret, but maybe personally to you it is. So you know that's your personal experience, that that's a regret for you. So understandable. Like, and I can understand where you come from, because the reason that's why I only have one child, because my fear of me having more than multiple one baby daddies, and no, marriage is also not promising either. So that was just my that was always my fear. All my family members I know, besides Ashley and whoever else that I don't met day in my fucking life, got different baby fathers,
Yeah,
and I didn't want
I
that
don't
for
see myself as
myself.
that. So why would I want to? I don't see myself as just a baby daddy. Like I don't. And to this day, Q. I mean, Ashley too. Q. You've never heard me say my baby mother. I will always say that's the mother of my child.
Mm-mm.
That's my daughter's mother. Because I don't see myself as a baby daddy. So I
Yeah,
don't see her as a baby mother. So I won't sit here and say I it's not a regret, because I never wanted to be a baby daddy. Uh, like
I don't think
exactly why I
nobody wants to
regret
be a
being the
baby
shit.
mother, baby daddy, but the happen. Situations happen, something that we planned, but didn't
They're
happen.
gonna
Just
get
like I think
divorced.
married people don't think
Yeah, they
they
don't you
was
don't
once
think
gonna
it,
be a
and when it happened, I showed up. I ain't never missed a day. Well, the days that I'm allowed, but I ain't never missed a day. I've been that's my child. Like I ain't shy away from it. When I found out that I was a father,
but what LaVon said, she said you could still be the man she looks up to. You are not tainted
I
love.
appreciate
You're
that,
not
LeVon.
tainted
I
love.
appreciate you
Love,
said that, like the tainted word, because sometimes it can feel like that. Like honestly, it's like yo, like
you're
you got the baby daddy cooties type of shit. Like that's sometimes it can feel like that.
I'm reading this comment on the yo, they crazy.
Ah man,
But yeah,
who is
so
this? Drea?
yeah,
We live in the real world, Drea, and I live in the real world. It ain't just say you can't just say it's my responsibility, for one, because it's two people, and two, that was my girlfriend. Like let's just be clear. Or I was her boyfriend. I was her
yeah, I
boyfriend.
agree with that
So
one.
if we being real, it don't always happen like that. That's what you like to tell your sons. Always put a Jimmy hat on. Always wear rubber. And if you think your son is wearing a condom 100% of the time, I'm sorry. Like you're naive. I'm sorry.
That's a fun
It just don't happen like that. And
lie.
when people say that shit, like it don't get me tight. It just man, like, have you ever had sex? like 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 stop. You wore a condom every time. Yeah,
Every
stop it.
single time, or you have. So basically, Drea said, "But did you want children? Did you
Eventually,
want
yeah, like
children
I
with
said,
her
I
at
wanted to
all?"
marry this woman. Like of course.
Okay. Well, just know that the dream that you have
Yeah,
and the thing
now
that you
I
have, you
know.
still can
Yeah,
get
I
that. You
know
know
it.
that,
I
right?
know it. But that doesn't mean it's not. I don't regret not doing it with, like, this is my only one. This is my only child. So of course I'm going to regret not doing it with her mother because this is my only one. Now later when I settle down and marry someone and have more children, like, it might change, but as of now, that is my regret. Okay.
Okay, sir. Yes. He already answered that question. Yes, he wanted to marry
Yeah.
her. So, what is your next topic, sir,
Well,
madam,
first,
sir?
we're gonna take a little break from these topics. I told y'all about my little something that I always do. This is what I was talking about. If y'all were on the Pillow Talk with the T with, what was his name? Faison. What was it? Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Talking about
And I
Transformato.
said I go to the dollar store and buy Pokemon cards. Here they are. Just wanted to change it real quick. Some of these Pokemon cards in here worth $80, $100. These shits cost me $1.50. So I sell these shits, man. If I
Mm.
get a Charizard in these shits, man, it is. Ain't no Charizard in here, but yeah, this is my little secret hobby. It's my little secret hobby. Hey, hey, it's working, man.
You
The
just
bills is paid. It's working, right? It's another little come up for y'all. Don't say Aaron ain't never put y'all on Pokemon cards.
must be no.
Oh,
This person must know you. Say because you loved her or because she would be a good choice. Because they
I mean,
keep going
if
on
they wanna
about
if they
this
wanna
that
know, I loved
conversation.
I loved her, loved her. I'm actually not. I'm actually not.
Yeah, he
I saw your
is.
comment. I'm actually not.
He, let me see your cup again. Let me see your cup.
I'm actually, but I'm not though.
Okay.
But
All right, Uncle
who is
Raheem.
Freya?
But so next, what's the other
I'm still
topic?
reading the comment. What's the question y'all got for me? Because I asked y'all all the questions.
Listen, you
Hmm.
taught me during this season. I learned so much about you that just blew my mind. And I'm like, what the hell? So listen, you can't sit there and not end up sitting there and be open to what we say about what we do because Jesus
Wait, wait,
Christ.
wait, 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 wait.
You should not. You should be like, oh, I don't want to hear that. Don't
What's
say that.
something you learned
Because
about me?
Lord have mercy.
And you too,
You
Ashley.
got bitches go with the sex swing. You got their legs spread wide open for God to go in
What's
the
something you
glory.
learned about me, Ashley?
Not much.
I,
Exactly. Exactly. Q keeps saying I learned a
Yeah,
lot
maybe
about you.
because
What?
y'all talk, more than me and you ever had.
She keeps saying she learned a lot about me. Like, this is stuff I've been saying for a while. So it's like, it had to be. I don't
maybe
know
it was going
how
over
you
my
get
head.
2 inches taller with that hat. I don't know how it went over you. Went over
Yeah.
your
And another two more because listen, girls
head.
getting slimmer.
Nah, man, that is funny.
It is. But listen, tonight was a good night though. It
Like
really was.
always.
It was a good finale.
We
It really was. And listen, you guys don't know this is the season finale for season 2. We are taking a break, and we will be back, and we will let you guys. We will be tuned back in March.
March 2nd.
March 2nd.
March
Yes.
2nd.
Yeah. So listen, we coming back with more content, more hot topics, um, more pillow talk with the T
And
letter,
merch.
more
And
guests,
merch.
like
Merch.
and merchandise. We just all just need to take a break for a minute and just be able to get a reboost. So, but absolutely, we gonna come back with hot fire, fire and desire.
What you just do? What you
Listen,
just
the
do?
after part. Yo,
Yes, ma'am.
Ashley's
I
like she's
am.
still asleep. You still asleep, boo?
She got to get
I'm
up
sorry.
in the
Yeah,
morning.
yes. It's whooping me. Being up, have to get up at 4 in the morning, have to get my kid dressed, have to put him on the bus. Then I'm sitting in my car waiting till his bus pull off. Then I'm on my way to work, and then doing 6 and 7 days straight before I even get a break is whooping me. So I'm definitely, even when I'm thinking I'm taking a 15-minute nap, it end up going into an hour, and then I just get lost in time. So I'm
Mm-hmm.
definitely whipped. I am.
Nah, I feel you. I feel you, girl. You ain't gotta explain it. We all been there. We ain't gotta explain it.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. So listen. So that's why I pillow talk with this. Listen, we got a lot of content for you guys to go back and further on to watch, to catch up on, to share, to post, to reshare, and repost. So it is a lot of content, material, videos out there, and we are still going to keep engaging with you guys through via Facebook and Instagram. But just the fact the show itself, the episode is going to go on hiatus. We're going to take a break because we all need a mental break, and I don't want to overcharge myself or my co-host. So, but definitely gonna come back hard, strong, with great content. But just don't not forget to follow us, like us, and subscribe to us on YouTube, Facebook, and Instagram. And make sure you pour into our email, pillowtalkwitht@gmail.com, where you could be able to actually be one of our Pillow Talk with the T letter, and we could read your letter here live on air. So please, we are preparing our schedule for March. So we definitely appreciate you guys tuning in every single week on Tuesdays and Thursdays. We definitely appreciate you guys supporting us, and just staying in tune. We do not take that in vain. We don't take it in granted. We understand. We do appreciate it. And listen, we'll see you
March.
guys back here in March. Like, listen,
March.
what?
I know.
March.
I'm
That's what I
co-signing what you
said.
said. Let's go, March.
Oh, you made me think
No.
I said something
Look,
wrong.
I am not drunk. I'm literally
Oh,
co-signing.
yeah. So, but other than that, yeah. So for our season finale, we is having an after party. If you guys want to come through, for sure, for sure. And we'll
How
be
you
back.
doing? How
How
you
you
doing?
doing?
Good night.
See you.